Education to the birthday girl is paramount.
I remember, it's a long story, but I will shorten it. I remember when my mom took me to school in 1963 to start primary school, because education was the end thing then, in those days, during Awolowo time. And the principal asked me, the headmistress then asked me to use my right hand to touch my left ear. And my hands was so short then I couldn't touch it. And I was sent back home. I remember how much I cried. I was asked to start in the following year, that my hand will have grown to my, that is the way they measure your age then. So I started at age 7, 1964. I started. And I remember how much I loved school and how much I was encouraged by my parents until I got to primary 6. And I gained entrance to secondary school. But for some reason, my dad did not pay my deposit to accept the admission. And admission was very hard at the time. I had to stay at home for another 2 or 3 years before I entered secondary school. So for that reason, I made up my mind that I was going to give it my all, whatever it takes. And I thank God that I went through my secondary school. I went for grade 2 teacher's certificate. After that, I went for NCE. It was after NCE that I entered the university for my first degree. And I remember saying it at age 5 that I want to be a teacher. And I thank God that I pursue my dream. After my first degree, I did my master's degree. And I always say to my children, if you do not go past master's degree, just make sure you have master's degree, because that is the template that I have laid, I've put down in the family, that at least they must have a master's degree.
Being busy, according to Mrs. Salako, and keeping good friends is the way to go.
You cannot even overemphasize that, because just sitting around doing nothing will create a lot of problems health-wise. But when you are active, you move around, and you move with good people as well, you have a good laugh, definitely you look younger than ever. And your heart is clean. You're not thinking of evil against anyone. You are happy within. It is the beauty inside that radiates outside. That's what a lot of people don't know. And that is why people will judge anyone they come across, because they don't know who that person is. They just assume. It is the beauty inside that radiates outside. If you are ugly inside, it will show on your face. It's like when you are under the weather, you're not happy, or you're sick, it will show on your face. So when you keep happy, you move with the right people, you have good relationship in the home, definitely you will look young.
To the mother of Miss Nigerian Ireland 2009, Emanuela Salako, Mrs. Olubunmi Salako is of the view that in any environment you find yourself, you must be the change that you want to see in the society.
Exactly. You get busy, you are prayerful, make sure you're doing the right thing. And when what I mean by right thing is, doing what God wants you to do. As a mother, and, in any environment you find yourself, make sure you impact people. Because I love helping people. I love guiding, mentoring. And when I see people that I mentor, when I see them succeed, it makes me feel happy. When I put smiles on people's faces, it makes me happy. So when we start doing that, helping each other instead of running each other down, it will go a long way to impact our lives as well.